Hey everybody, welcome back to Dork Point, and it is me, Charlie, and today we're doing a cute games binge, and hope you all are doing great today. Alright, first off we have Deponia. Deponia is,
a point-and-click
game. And we got it for 99 cents.
Exactly $1.
And, 99 cents, not $1. Father.
After tax.
That would be $1.99.
$1.09? She's taking off her glasses. Okay. Continue.
Anyway, so it's a point and click. It's very frustrating and complicated, like most. And usually, we spent like 20 minutes trying to figure out one small thing, and then you take a step forward, and it's like, oh, now you have 50 other things to do. It's complicated.
Every point and click is this way.
Anyways, next we have Duck Race, and we got this for
29 cents. It was super cheap.
Yeah, 29 cents ish. And so
19. Yeah.
Basically, I was like checking my phone on the App Store because I was like, this has to be a mobile game. Like, there's no way it's not. And I found it, and it's probably downloaded by now. Yep. Oh my gosh, it's downloaded. Alright, let's take a look at this moment.
She is opening the game on her phone now. We're going to see if it's the same thing. Oh, it is!
It's the literal same thing.
Press for speed, let up. Yeah, okay, so it's not any better than...
Yeah, so you can't control it unlike some other games like this. Yeah, it's literally the same...
Yeah. You press X to accelerate, and then you take off, or you not hold X to slow down. Sorry. Words don't work for me right now. Alright, now the Innsmouth case. This is a Lovecraftian detective story. Her daughter is missing, and she sends you to the town of Innsmouth. However, this is the way it's presented. With this slightly animated person at the top of the page, but a lot of the times you're just reading pages. There's not a lot of visual information. It's mostly a choose-your-own-adventure. Now, talk about the dice.
So basically, I noticed that on the dice it's like 5 and 1, and then there's 3 and 6, and I was like, oh, 6, 3, 6. I'm like, that has to be something, and I noticed now that there's also a 9, so I'll search that up later. But basically, 636 is like an angel number, and it means like something, I don't remember. But yeah, it's a really cool game, check it out. Bouncy Bullets. Now, this is a mix of Cluster Truck and
Woodle Tree Adventures. If anybody knows about Woodle Tree Adventures,
we played that a while ago, and I feel like nobody else remembers it.
Probably not. It was another 49-cent, 99-cent game.
It was honestly pretty good, but it was way better than this.
It was better than this because this game is so slippy and slidey.
Yeah, you feel like you're just going on ice the entire time you're playing the game. It's like one time I was just trying to like move.
Yeah, look at that.
Forward. Yeah, you
just dropped right off.
Yeah, sometimes like the jump button is just weird, and it's just an overall complicated game. But if you're into like complicated, stressful games, this is the game for you.
Also, again, this is Ratalaika, so let me say, and I'm going to say this all night, the shooting don't feel good.
Yeah, Ratalaika, fix your shooting things. Like,
it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, it feels weird.
Yeah. And so, yeah, there's a good concept here, though, but you know what you're getting with this game, like a lot of these games on this list.
Alright, Alpha Invasion, and so this is the weirdest game ever. So basically an alien who gets shot down, and that's like the intro, and then you guys will see this next clip. It's very weird. Here you go. It's
Rubber alien.
It's something.
Oh yeah, man with no eyes. What is going on? That's worse than the Assassin's Creed
so
thing.
Glitchy and it's so glitchy and weird, and it's just literally it's the weirdest ever.
I have to say, it has some elements of Portal, where you're moving boxes to kind of open doors with laser grids. It also has a stealth element, and you can like jump into people's bodies, but it's like all the worst parts of my favorite games jammed into one game. Now here we are. We have jumped. We have abducted a human. We are in his body, and we are trying to open this door with this eye scanner and this fingerprint scanner. But I literally spent 5 minutes on this, and just nothing. And then here to find out, you got to go into the next room and kidnap this guy. But as soon as you kidnap this guy, your other character falls on the ground, the other human, and this happens. Would you like to explain?
Yeah, it's really weird. His body's like jello. It doesn't make sense. And earlier we were doing taking, he was like, it's like stocks and pills. No, it's not. It's jello. It's full on jello. Like, that's not how limbs work, if you couldn't tell. Also, I was just searching up the things.
Yes, for the Innsmouth case, the number 6396 is
the biblical meaning, it means distinguished or the son of Reuben. It appears in Genesis 46 9, Exodus 6:14, Numbers 26:5, 8, and 1 Chronicles 5:3.
Interesting.
That doesn't make sense to you, probably. Holeo, here we go.
But no, they did some weird research. So yeah, that number in Innsmouth case means something. It's a biblical number. Really weird. Anyways, yeah, another phone game, Charlie.
This is a nightmare.
I loved this game. I platinumed this baby.
Look at that name.
Yeah, there's some inappropriate names in there. So yeah, you're pitted against other characters. There is no real multiplayer. It feels like it's multiplayer, but it's fake. And basically, you just have to run away from the other players and eat as much as you can, as quickly as you can, and grow big and eat. What else? What were you saying about this earlier?
It's like the mobile game, like it's exactly like this. Like it used to be just playful and stuff, but now it's a lot like this. But this is just this version, like there's a multiplayer. The multiplayer doesn't really work for us though for some reason.
No, but there is a single player.
There's a single player, but it's very boring. It's just you keep going forever and ever.
You're looking at it, and then more stuff dumps on you. Like you get up a level. You go from like level 16 to level 17, and then just more stuff dumps down and goes forever. Alright, now you're listening to the amazing soundtrack of Paranautical Activity, and I'm going to add this. Oh. Alright, Charlie quieted, or put her hand over it so you could enjoy the music there. Now, this game, great soundtrack. Great visuals. I like the way it moves. It looks like a cool game. And that's the problem with it, is it's kind of like clickbait. Because you see the commercial for it and you're like, this looks really cool. But then you realize that it's one of those roguelikes where every time you go into the game, the level's completely different, but they're throwing like the same series of bad guys at you. And also, shooting doesn't feel that good. And then dying... It's like you don't even know when you're dying. What was that? So like the camera just freezes and then you realize you died. There's clearly a health bar and stuff, but yeah, I don't know. I just disliked it so much that I completely deleted it after about an hour of playing it. It was irritating to me.
I didn't play, so I don't know. All right, now the GD, the Garden. This is weird. It has a weird skeleton sun god thing. I searched up why is God a skeleton man in the sun, and nothing showed up except for some weird biblical theories on Reddit, and I did not click on that.
Wow, this is a deep one here.
Yes. We were talking a lot about biblical stuff.
Yeah.
Today.
So God sends you to the garden, and then you meet these idiots. It looks like a bad Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank,
oh my gosh,
kind of.
Yes.
And then you get the option to kill them, and they just explode into bones.
You can either like talk to them and accept like their mission, or just kill them.
Or just kill them straight up. But you need to kill them first for a trophy, and then you need to do a new playthrough and not kill them for another trophy, which is important to know if you care. And then I'm gonna kill this guy. Exploding the bones!
That was me.
So, it's kind of cool. Again, it's Rattlelake, and remember what I was saying about the guns? The guns don't feel good. It's that same...
They don't look good.
They don't look good.
They're slow.
Yeah.
And they feel very, like, they could bounce off the wall.
And
they feel like that.
Yeah, and there's not enough upgrades for these things to make them feel cool, and there's
the
no
enemies
vibration.
are too... Like, at the start, the enemies are too powerful.
Yeah,
like it's basically impossible.
Let's talk about the frog.
No, not the frogs.
The frog is the worst thing. I don't know why.
They're so overpowered. Like, they can kill you within at least five hits.
Yep.
Yeah, it's so tiring existing. But again, this game has some humor here and there, and the visuals are amazing and all. It's just the playing is just, it feels weird, and it's something.
Yeah, it's real hit and miss.
All right,
Now,
Tiny Hands Adventure.
Speaking of not hit and miss, just miss and miss. So I bought this for maybe, I don't know, 40 cents, thinking, oh, Charlie will love this. It's like a Crash Bandicoot ripoff. Charlie?
And my mind was like, if Crash Bandicoot was homeless and they had 3 cents, they would make this and be like, this is a genius idea. No, it wasn't. Who made this? I need to speak to them. Who?
So if the makers of Crash Bandicoot were homeless and they had 3 cents, this is what they would make. Is what you're saying.
I mean, they could probably make this for free too.
Well, this game only costs like 19 cents or something like that.
I was surprised when he said that earlier, and I was like, 19 cents? I thought it was like 2 cents.
Yeah, it should have been negative cents, like they paid me to play it. But,
yeah.
You know, it kind of looks good, which is the problem. Kind of like a lot of these games, you look at it and you go, okay, I know what it is. It's a Crash Bandicoot game. But then the feel, the touch, the way you're playing it, it's like sliding on ice again. You feel nothing. There's no interaction. Alright,
and sorry to cut him off, but
that's fine.
Getting a little aggressive there. A castle full of cats. This is my favorite game ever.
Good game.
It should reward gold star, 1,000,000 gold stars.
It's not a point and click.
It's not a point and click. It seems like it. It's a look and find.
Yes, that's the term.
The type where, you know those ads where, because back in my day we had ads where we would get look and find ads, and
yeah, Grandma?
Yeah, and here's Cat Thulu. I met her in person.
Was that back in 2016?
No, it was like a while ago.
Cat Thulu is great, by the way. I love her.
Yes, everybody loves Cat Thulu. Even if you don't like cats, you must love Cat Thulu.
Alright, so after the look and find adventure, you...
Boss fight!
Go ahead, Charlie.
This boss fight is amazing. It's so amazing. And, like, these characters, their outfits are so just drippy and...
Yeah, what did you say before? Fire?
Yeah, this game is just lit and fire. Like, it's literally amazing.
Very Castlevania, by the way.
I don't know what that is.
But look at this. Yeah, look at this show. This is just genius.
It's like a whole versus thing, and then there's like a timer at the bottom that you'll see. It looks like his health, but it's not. It's actually a timer. And so for each lock to defeat him, you have to find 4 cats. And once you find 4 cats, you can finally defeat him. Here I was struggling because I was like, I don't know what to do, blah, blah, blah. And I couldn't find the last cat, even though it was right in front of my face.
Sometimes they're hard to find.
Sometimes they're hard to find. Sometimes they're literally in plain sight.
You don't die when the timer runs out, so then that's cool. But you have to start over and find 4 again.
Yeah,
it is a real fight.
We didn't actually die because we're too good at this, but we don't know what happens if you lose a bunch of times. Although I'm guessing you might. And then after this beautiful boss fight, there is this just gorgeous ending, and it's just so cute, and it's very wholesome. It's very wholesome and very colorful, and it's very just calming. It's a very calming game, except for the boss fight. The boss fight is extremely stressful.
That was nerve-wracking. There was a lot
This
of
is the outro.
Yeah. This is our outro, people, where we say goodbye. But I gotta say, like, for all the games we played tonight, I'm so glad that we found that one because that game is great and really fun.
Yeah, it was like one of the only great games out of all these.
There's always a nugget in the treasure, people. So keep digging.
Meow.
Ah! That wasn't as good.
No.
It's been brought to my attention. Look at the guy flopping. It's been brought to my attention that I said a nugget in the treasure. I think you know what I meant. That it was a treasure nugget in a pile of otherwise poop. I don't know. It's a treasure nugget in a poo pile. I don't know.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I'm a poet.
Totally.
Yeah, I hope you are glad that you stayed around for this bonus content.
Yes. Only our VIP viewers would totally watch till the end.